Yo, what's going on, guys? Shadows Beneath. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a new Elementalist PvP build. Before I start this video, I want to talk about a couple of things. So first off, I just changed my microphone to a Blue Yeti microphone, so my voice will be a little bit changed. I hope the quality is going to be better for you guys as well. Second of all, whatever videos I'm currently making is all in the process of changing. I'm trying to find some new ideas for you guys, and let's see how it goes. Now, I got a requested video on this particular build, and they were asking me, dude, what's your Elementalist build that you always playing, and I want to know how is it that strong. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my Elementalist Dagger and Focus build. So first off, we'll be taking a look at the sigil and the weapon. So the first one, as I said, is a dagger with the sigil of cleansing, which remove one condition when you swap to this weapon while in combat. And as my second is the focus with the sigil of energy, which gain 25% of your endurance when you swap to this weapon while in combat. Now technically you can't really swap to this weapon. The way it works is whenever you switch your attributes, so fire, water, air, and earth, is when it's going to be targeted with a 9-second cooldown. The reason why both of them are on swap, and you have a 5-second cooldown whenever you swap from fire to another ability. Next we have the rune amulet, and at the rune position we have the rune of the soldier that gives you vitality, toughness, and also removes a condition from each affected ally. The next one at the amulet position we have the mender amulet, which gives you power, precision, vitality, and healing power. Now next up we're going to be taking a look at the PvP build of an Elementalist, which we are going to be starting with the Earth as the first specialization in this build. Now we're going to do the same thing as last time. We're going to be skipping the prerequisite that already selected for you, and we're going to be taking a look at the one you can select. So the first one that you can select, we're going to be taking a look at Elemental Shielding, that you grant a protection when applying an aura to yourself. So protection at minus 40 incoming damage. The second one that you can choose is going to be Geomancer Training. The last one of this build is going to be Diamond Skin, as it removes a condition when struck while your health is above the threshold. So the path of this build is bottom, bottom, and top. Now I'm going to be taking a look at the second specialization, which is going to be Water. And Water, as our first slot, is going to be Soothing Ice, which will gain regeneration and frost aura when critical hit. At the second spot, we will be taking a look at Cleansing Wave, and remove a condition from you and your ally when tuning to water. And our last one is going to be Cleansing Water, which removes a condition when granting regeneration to yourself or an ally nearby. This specialization go top, middle, and top again. And now we're going to be taking a look at the last but not least specialization, Tempest. The first attribute that we're going to be taking is going to be Unstable Conduit, and it is Overloading an Attunement, which is basically whenever you hit the ability again, F1, F2, F3, or F4, so fire, water, air, or earth, and when you're already on the ability, you can click it again. After being 5 seconds on the attunement that you're currently on, you can overload it to get a special effect. On the second slot, or attribute, we're going to be taking a look at Invigorating Torrents. Aura you apply also grant regeneration and vigor. And then at the last spot, we have Elemental Bastion, which the aura you apply heals allies as well. So the Tempest goes bottom, middle, and bottom, has all the attributes that you're going to be selecting in this build. The last part of this build is going to be taking a look at the Signet, or the utility. And to get started, we have our healing skill, Wash Away the Pain, as number 6. Or number 7, another utility is going to be Lightning Flash, which will be teleporting you to a target area that you select. You want to have this utility in your build because it is one of a kind, and that thing will save you a lot by teleporting yourself away from the enemy, or a gap closer if you want to be closer. Now on the number 8, I'm using Feel the Burn, which is giving a AoE damage to whoever is close nearby to you, and as well as the Flash Freeze is the same thing as number 8, but except it is not a fire attunement, it is some ice. And the last one is a Rebound, which will be healing your ally and damaging the enemy around you. Don't forget that this Rebound utility is also changing depending on what attunement you're currently using. For example, fire will grab a shield. The aura of water will give you frost aura, which is minus 10 incoming damage. The shocking aura is going to be granted on the air attunement, and it will stun nearby attacking foes, while an electricity shock 2 seconds for each attacker. And then the earth one, magnetic aura, which reflect any projectile that will be shot at you. Moving on to the pros and cons of this build. The pros of this build that I love so much about this is that you have a lot of damage output, you have a lot of support that you can give to your ally, as well as having a lot of escape. Now this Elementalist build is also really important that you know how to play them. Keep in mind that this build, it requires a lot of practice and a lot of skills and a lot of time put in this, because it is a class that is not simple to play and requires a lot of practice. The cons of this build are not really there, except if you don't know how to play the class. That's where the problem will start, because it is a skill-based class. You really need to know what to do in what moment, and it is really time consuming to learn all the combos that you can do with an Elementalist. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video of my Elementalist build, and I hope you guys will have an amazing day. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and to like this video if you loved it. The question of today: what is your favorite build and what class would you recommend? Moving on to the montage. Enjoy the clips.
I'm a new soul, I came to this strange world, hoping